my God, we tied it up. Oh my God. Jacob Bernard-Docker with 1 second left. If Howard isn't drafted first overall, we riot. Whoa, Timmy Turner with the Fairly Odd Parents. Don't send Wanda on me. I'll make sure, I'll see what I can do. Calm down. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to your Ottawa Senators 40-17-6 franchise mode. The boys are on fire right now, headed into the postseason, but we got a few things to talk about. Now, the first one, a comment here from Kyle Kelly. He says, sign the GOAT. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, then you don't know. But some of you who know what I'm talking about, and you should know, but if you don't know, then don't worry about it, because, well, you just don't know. But if you do know what I'm talking about, that is the GOAT himself, Ty Ronning. Now, we're going to have a look at him in free agency. Now, I kind of wanted to separate myself away from the Seattle Storm Bears and kind of, do our own thing here in Ottawa. But since Ty Ronning is an American Hockey League player, I thought, why the hell not? Let's have some fun here. We've already won our Stanley Cup, so we can start having a little bit of fun. And he's going to be way down here, 76 overall. Now, what's cool about Ty Ronning is he's an absolute beauty. It was my birthday yesterday, I guess 2 days ago by the time you guys watched this, and he wished me happy birthday on Twitter. This is from the actual Ty Ronning. Happy birthday, xTech Hockey. Enjoy the day. Hashtag Storm Bears. Guy's an absolute beauty, and just for that tweet alone, he deserves to be on the squad. Now, he's 76 overall, so that means that he is a legitimate AHLer, but if there is any injuries in the playoffs, Ty Ronning may squeak his way on to the NHL roster. He's yet to play in the NHL. So far had a really good year in the AHL in 2020, but hasn't played for 5 years. Oh my God. Don't call it a comeback. Ty Ronning, welcome to the squad. I'll get back to you tomorrow. There you go. He'll get back to me tomorrow. That's fine, because the assistant GMs, myself and Ty Ronning, are going out tonight to celebrate the contract, so he should sign. So that's awesome. He's going to hang out in the AHL, going to mentor some young kids. But that's weird he hasn't played for 5 years. He last played in 2020, so we took a little 5-year hiatus, I guess, after winning all those Stanley Cups in Seattle. Kind of got a little bit tired. But let's go back to Ottawa here, the task at hand, and that is to win another Stanley Cup. So there's been some talk in the comments about, oh, you should trade for this player or this player for that player. The reason your goal scoring is down because of this. And the way I see it right now is Brady Tkachuk just simply isn't good enough to be a second line winger. So something has to happen. But again, there's always a but. It's always that with Ottawa. This is going good, this is going bad, but. Tkachuk has 1 year left on his contract, which is totally fine. I'd like to move him right now because I can't see us re-signing a guy like Brady Tkachuk. Our third line is pretty much set. They're playing pretty well. Ever since I brought down Jacob Bernard-Docker, who also got named to Team Canada's World Junior roster, which is awesome. Obviously, he's not confirmed to be on the team yet, but he did get that invite, which is huge. I am going to the World Juniors this year in Vancouver, so I'd love to see the Nard Dog out there. Going to be the biggest fan. Front row, I'm just going to be yelling, the Nard Dog, St. Bernard. Legend, absolute legend. But ever since we put him back down on the third line, he's really produced because he was struggling on the second line. But, again, there's always that but. There's that player coming up, Harding, who's 19 years old, and yeah, just hear me one more time. He's 85 overall. The guy is a absolute stud. I can't bring him up this year, unfortunately, because he's still in the queue, but he's definitely going to be our second line center or second line winger. Probably going to play him on the wing next year. So I kind of want to trade for a guy who's maximum like 85 overall, who has 1 year left on his contract, and then he can just walk, and then we can just bring Harding in to replace him immediately. So again, with that being said, I got to find a suitable trading partner. I was thinking of Steven Stamkos over here in Toronto. Now, before you say it's a little bit unrealistic, he is 35 years old, and his trade value is pretty low. And how many years does he have left? 1 year at $6.485 million. He would be a huge addition to our second line. He's 36, so he is a definite rental. Ever since they got Grand Pierre, I mean, where's he playing? He's probably playing in like third or fourth line because they have John Tavares, Tyson Jost, and then Grand Pierre. Maybe he's getting third line, maybe second, I don't know. They have quite a few really good centers. Now, this is going to be a complete rental. We're going for 1 year, a 1 year Stanley Cup. Maybe we bring Steven Stamkos back for 1 year if he decides to re-sign with us, but I think this will be a huge rental. We are sending him to a rival in Toronto. Now, Toronto's pretty damn good as well. They're 35, 22, and 4, so they're gearing up for a playoff run, so it doesn't really make sense for them to downgrade Stamkos to Brady Tkachuk and some picks. So that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, although that's the kind of player I'm looking for. 35, 36 years old, 1 year left, because we got that kid who's coming up, and he's going to be a legitimate stud in the NHL in the next couple of years. So I don't want to bring someone in who's going to kind of take his roster spot. I am interested, though, where are they playing Steven Stamkos? Okay, so they are giving him second line minutes. Yeah, they're nasty. We're going to meet them in the playoffs, and yeah, it's going to be a very, very tight matchup. If we want to win the Stanley Cup, we're going to have to go through Toronto, but I think we have the team to do it. I just really want to button up that second line. I'm going to look for someone very similar to Steven Stamkos. It might be someone who's a little bit, maybe 83, 84 overall, but I'm definitely on the hunt for a second line winger. A rental. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the player search feature here, which is something I haven't used a whole lot of, but maximum contract 2 years. That's the maximum I want to take on. And the lowest age we're going to go is 34, so nothing super crazy. We'll go with we'll actually just search for everything, I think, and then kind of see what's coming up. I don't know, so there's 105. We do have a decent amount to look through here. So Jonathan Toews. All right, so that's the kind of thing I'm looking for. That is exactly what I need. An 86 overall guy who's 37, so he's definitely going to retire. I think Chicago is a rebuilding team. I know they got Matthews and Bang. Maybe they were really bad before, and now they're just starting to get a little bit better. Or even a guy like Phil the Thrill Kessel, who is 85. All right, so, I mean, there is definitely some options. Phil Kessel's having a nasty, nasty year right now. 50 points at 38 years old. I want to see how San Jose's doing, but there's definitely a few options here, so I'm glad I actually checked this. We could bring back Matt Duchene, but I mean, for the exact same amount of trade value, you can go get a guy like Phil Kessel or even Jamie Benn. How many years does Jamie Benn have left? So that's not actually a bad contract for Jamie Benn at all. Now, I think they're sick as well. Can I, search for the player? Ooh, trade for asset. Look at that. Best feature in franchise mode confirmed. Okay, so they are 33, 20, and 9. So they are a good team. All right. It's good to know. Crosby was 84 overall. I'd probably pull the trigger on that and get the guy one more cup, but 81 overall, I don't think I can have that on my second line. Okay, so the San Jose Sharks look like they are a champion as well, so I don't really want to trade for a team that's going to go for a Stanley Cup. I don't want to take away a player that's going to help a team win the cup. Hopefully Jonathan Toews can be that option. Please don't be good, Chicago. 38, 20, and 4, so they're pretty damn good as well. You know what? I'm feeling this trade here for Brady Tkachuk for Jamie Benn. Obviously, the Stars are good. I don't think they're Stanley Cup good, though. They are in a different conference than us, which is good. We don't get to play the Stars a lot, so they are in a different conference, so I wouldn't mind sending Brady Tkachuk their way. Now, Jamie Benn does have that extra year left, but if he can still be a legitimate, really good third liner for us, he's going to have 30 goals this year once again. So he's got 20 games left. I'm going to pull the trigger with Jamie Benn. I don't think the Stars are really contenders this year. They're going to trade their captain away for a chance at a Stanley Cup. 33, 20, and 9 is an okay record. I think he's going to thrive on our second line. Plus, we get to have that mentorship with Jamie Benn, playing alongside a young kid like Manderveld. Have they won a cup? Oh my God, he went absolutely off in the playoffs in 2020. Holy shit. 34 points. That's insane. So he's a playoff performer. I'm just going to make the trade. I'm doing it. We need to get stronger. I can't worry about other teams in the NHL. We're going for our second Stanley Cup straight. Brady Tkachuk, it didn't really work out. I mean, yes, it did. I'm going to miss you. You know, you're pretty good. If we can really go for that second straight Stanley Cup, I have a feeling you're not going to want to re-sign here. Good luck in Dallas. Brady Tkachuk for Jamie Benn, 1-for-1. It's going to go through, so wait, hold on. This could be good for us. We can actually get a little bit here, maybe. What if I potentially grabbed a draft pick from you guys? What about a third? Let's just try it. I mean, if this doesn't go through, it doesn't really matter, but they do want Tkachuk, and they want to get rid of the third. Oh, baby, why not? Thank you very much. Jamie Benn, welcome to the Ottawa Senators. That was a big move. All right, so Jamie Benn is now on the power play. He's going to play his correct wing, which is awesome because Taylor Radish, obviously I want him to play on his right spot, being the younger of the two. He's 36. I am interested to see if the Stars did win a cup or not, because I can't remember if they did. But I mean, 30 points in any postseason run is insane. He had 34 in 21 games. That's ridiculous. So I'm super pumped on that. He's a playoff performer. I'm happy about that trade. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I think there's a few people who aren't going to be super excited about that, but I think that was the right trade for our team. And they did win a cup, so they did win in 2020. So on that huge run, they did win the cup. Jamie Benn's going for cup number 2 as well. He wants it bad. So Dallas was third. I mean, they kind of have a good cushion to make the playoffs, but going up against Winnipeg or anyone else in that Western Conference, like you put them up against the Ducks or the Vegas Golden Knights, even the San Jose Sharks, I think I'm going to take all those teams over the Dallas Stars. So he made the right choice coming to the Ottawa Senators. Now let's get the rest of the year done. I want to see how bad the Rangers are doing. Hopefully they're doing god-awful. 43 points. Look at Pittsburgh. They only have 27. So we have a pretty good shot at a top 3 pick. Even Edmonton, oh my god, even with McDavid, you guys have 39 points. No wonder they want to trade you. All right, let's see if Ty Roning's going to sign here before the deadline. I probably should have slow simmed this game against the Islanders to see how many points Jamie Benn had. I actually should write that down. Hold on, give me a second. I don't know if Jamie Benn had a point in that game or not, but I just want to make sure I have his points down so I can see how good he did on his new roster. But that was a big win there. I believe it was a 4-1 victory against Long Island, and I was right. There you go. Trade deadline game is approaching here. Let's go ahead and slow sim this one against Toronto. Is it on a Saturday night? I don't know. February 26th, what day are you? Maybe it's a Saturday. Maybe it's hockey night in Canada. I don't know if I should do the Don Cherry or not because I'm not sure if he's going to be in the building. But for good measure, why the hell not? Jamie Benn, good Canadian kid on the Ottawa Senators. You love to see it. Get him out of Dallas. Going into the first against the Leafs, and we're down by 2. Morgan Rielly and Mitch Marner. We started Aaron Dell. I believe he's 7-0. So play for your goalie here. We're being outshot like crazy. Second pair, we tie it up. Jamie freaking Benn and Cale Anderson. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Couple of 5th-round picks battling it out there. 14-26 are the shots. We're being outshot like crazy, but I think we can hold on here. I think we can force an overtime. We're being outshot. Oh my god. Oh, William Nylander. He finally signed, but Jack Hughes, baby, there you go. Couple of first liners. That's what I'm talking about. Jack Hughes says, no, buddy. I got this. William Nylander? No. I got a brother in the NHL too. I know how this game works. Going into overtime. If it gets to a shootout, I will intervene, but I think this one's going to end in overtime. Nope. We're going to a shootout. It's throwback night here in Toronto at the ACC, or whatever they call it now, the Scotiabank Arena. Our teams are so evenly matched, it's crazy. 96, 97, 97, 95, 85, 85. Here we go, Colin White starting things off. He's usually money in the shootout. Ooh, he just squeaks that one past Caleb Burrows, the guy that we traded for Timothy Liljegren. John Tavares, Aaron Dell's like, no, not happening, buddy. Big save by the Seattle Storm Bear legend. We got Taylor Radish here with his new line mate, Jamie Benn, and he tucks it on Burrows. All right, we need a big save here. Aaron Dell on Mitch Marner. Oh, Mitch Marner picks the corner. Who do we got? We got Jack Hughes. He's got a goal earlier in the game, but unfortunately, Caleb Burrows says not today. We need a big save here, Dell, on William Nylander. Oh my god, he ties up the shootout. All right, we're going to round 4 here. Anthony Mantha can put the pressure on. Oh, I thought he made one too many moves there. Alexis Lafreniere, never heard of her. Aaron Dell's like, yeah, not happy. You guys aren't breaking my perfect record. Huge come from behind victory, even though we got our asses handed to us. How is Aaron Dell not one of the 3 stars? Made over 40 saves. What are you talking about? It's that Leaf bias again, damn it. I have to know, was that on a Saturday, or was Don Cherry just making a special guest appearance? It was a Thursday, he doesn't care. He'll show up to any game. Hockey Night in Canada, doesn't matter. What? Tyroning? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, he rejected it. No. Tyroning, no. My roster's full. Can I even sign a free agent now? Oh no, that was my last chance. I didn't even check. You know what? We will revisit this in the offseason. Tyroning will be a member of this team, I promise you. Oh man, you know, I was super excited about hitting the clubs with Tyroning. It slipped my mind. All the assistant GMs were ready to go. I didn't quite see we had 50 out of 50 on the roster spot. Damn. All right. Well, you know what? You could take your 5th year off. You come back strong in the 6th year, 2026, 2027. You will shine. I promise. Oh man, I really, really wanted him in the AHL, especially since we're probably going to go on another Calder Cup run. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so let's have a look at some trades here. Let's see what happened around the NHL. So the Minnesota Wild got Nick Ritchie. Okay, so we've already seen these. Pascal Grandpierre obviously went for a couple of prospects or whatever. Nathan Beaulieu. Jake Allen went to New Jersey. I think we need to see on the 17th. That's the day. So the San Jose Sharks get Cam Fowler. A couple of first-round picks being thrown around. Miles Wood, Elias Lindholm. Edmonton's like the worst in the league, and they decide just to clean house. They got a 2nd and a prospect. Dallas gets Brady Tkachuk for aging Jamie Benn and a 3rd. What else we got here? A couple of picks. Lawson Krause, Elias Anderson. So that's a big move. Elias Anderson goes from the Rangers to the Minnesota Wild. All right, so nothing super crazy. I think we should just get the rest of the year done. There's nothing else crazy we have to do. I don't think there's any crazy rivalry games. We've won a few straight after that big come-from-behind shootout victory. That's 3 wins straight. Do we have any crazy rivalry games coming up? I don't think so. It doesn't really look like it. I guess Toronto is one of our bigger rivals. We got 2 games against Toronto that we could slow sim, and we also got 1 against the Florida Panthers. So let's go here. Let's sim all the way up to the Toronto game just for fun. That seems to be our biggest rival. We have nothing right now against the Dallas Stars, which kind of sucks, but it's a 3-0 loss after a 5-3 win. So we won 4 straight. And I'm just trying to think, have we made any real big trades with any of these teams? I guess Buffalo kind of. We'll slow sim the game against the Buffalo Sabres. 5-0 win. Take that, Minnesota. And then a 2-1 loss. And then another 2-1 loss. All right. The Buffalo Sabres are a team we should not be losing to. They are not having a great year. 32-29-8. Thanks for Jack Hughes, by the way. Let's go. Period number 1. And it's 2-1. All right. Manderville gets on the score sheet, but former Ottawa Senator Jeff Skinner and then Capo Caco scores for them. We're out shooting them like crazy. Going into the 2nd, we tie it up. Taylor Radish going into the 3rd. We double up on them. Anthony Mantha and Timothy Liljegren. Just too much in the 3rd period. That's another victory in the books. Are we going to hit 50 wins again? I'm pretty sure we're going to. I don't see why we're not, because we should absolutely embarrass the Pittsburgh Penguins. We have 3 games against the Pittsburgh Penguins in the next 2.5 weeks, and they have 50 losses on the year. So this should be an absolute slaughter of some Penguins here. Come on. There you go. 3-1. That's what I'm talking about. And then 6-0. All right, the boys are firing right now. The boys are killing it. I don't see a world where we should ever lose to the Pittsburgh Penguins. 6-0 victory against the Ducks, and another one. Back-to-back shutouts. I'm pretty pumped to play all these games against Pittsburgh. I'll take the easy 2 points. And I mean, that just improves their chances of getting the first overall pick. All right, we've won 5 straight now. So 3, 4, 5. And of course, as I say that, we lose. Back-to-back losses. Such a weird team. All right, let's go ahead here and slow sim 2 games on a Saturday. We got one hockey night in Canada against the aging Sidney Crosby and the new age young blood Ottawa Senators here. A Stanley Cup champion Ottawa Senators. Feels pretty good to say, not going to lie. This could be our 50th win of the year, and this could be their 56th loss of the year. So Don Cherry, he's saying, you know what, kids, maybe go easy on Sidney Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Also, the return of Nick Suzuki to Ottawa. So let's go here. First period, 1-1. Jamie Benn and Sidney Crosby. There he is. The old man still got it. Period number 2. Oh my God, we're going to lose to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh no. Oh no. God, please, no. No, no, no. This is the worst thing ever. We're going to lose to Pittsburgh, and Don Cherry is going to send me an email after this. Oh, no. We're going to be the laughingstock of the NHL. Let's go ahead and just... Oh, my God, we tied it up. Oh, my God. Jacob Bernard-Docker with 1 second left. I seriously thought we were done there. I thought that was it. Oh, my God. So Jacob Bernard-Docker's like, I am not getting that email from Don Cherry after this game. No way. Not happening. I'm the Nard Dog. I'm scoring for you guys here. All right, going into the third, please do not allow the Pittsburgh Penguins to beat you. They have 55 regulation losses going into a shootout. Come on, there you go, Jack Hughes and Taylor Radish. What a comeback. I don't even want to talk about that one, but that does show the resiliency of our team. I'm very happy with the victory, although it wasn't pretty. That's the 50th W of the year. I will take it. Thank you very much. Up against Montreal, we lost. Florida, we win. Tampa Bay, we should win. There you go. And then the last game of the year. The last one before the postseason begins, before we start our run for our second Stanley Cup back-to-back up against the rivals, the good old Toronto Maple Leafs, good old Battle of Ontario. Let's go. First period, 0-0. Period number 2. 1-0. Cale Anderson. That's what I'm talking about. Going into the third, we need... Oh, no. Connor Hellebuck. I was just going to say the thing you don't usually do, but you did it in this game, so it's awkward. 11 minutes left, all tied up at 1. Mitchie Marner, he scores on Connor Hellebuck. 6 minutes left. Oh, Alexis Lafreniere, and then John Tavares. Damn, all right. Well, we dropped the last game of the year, and it wasn't pretty. Colin White's like, no, I'm not quite done yet. He scores, making it 4-2, but it's too little too late. The Maple Leafs get the best of us in the last 2 games we play against them. They beat us 6-1 over there last Monday, so they are having their way with us. Let's see everything around the NHL. Jack Hughes, 88 points. How you doing? Florida, wow, Florida out of nowhere. I knew Florida was good, but damn, they really turned it on there. 110 points tied with us. Let's have a look here, see if Dallas even made the postseason. The Rangers have 54 points. Thanks for the lottery pick, guys. Everyone still has one more game left, but the Dallas Stars are definitely in the postseason. So, I mean, hopefully we can find a way to get Jamie Benn that Stanley Cup. So let's have a look around the NHL. I want everyone to be done before I see the stats. All right, so everyone has now played their last and final game. Let's have a look at the points. I knew Jack Hughes was going to break out. It was just a matter of time, and he did exactly that. 88 points. He had quite the year last year as well. He had 83, so the guy's just getting better. He's only 24, and he's an absolute monster. Jamie Benn, 32 goals and 66 points on the year. So how many points did he have in the 20 games he played? So Jamie Benn only had 10 points in 20 games. He was a plus 13 last time before coming over to the team. Now he's a plus 21. So playing on a much better team. I'm not too worried about individual stats. I'm just glad we have a legitimate second liner like Jamie Benn. So I'm good with that. Anthony Mantha, 30 goals, 79 points. He had a fantastic year last year with 74. He's just slowly getting better. 59, 65, 73, 74. And then a monster year, 79. That's awesome. Colin White kind of took a step back, didn't have the 30-goal campaign he's used to having. He's pretty much a guaranteed 30-goal guy, but you know what? Plus 35, I'm not going to argue about that. 66 points on the year is pretty damn good. Taylor Radish with 62. Jacob Bernard Docker with 44. It wasn't quite the year he had last year, but still a very good year for the Nard Dog. We got our best defenseman, Seth Jones, with 48. Manderville with 42. So did he have that much last year? No, he had 43. So, I mean, Manderville ended up winning the Stanley Cup in his rookie year. Maybe a bit of a Stanley Cup hangover slash sophomore jinx, but you know what? Not a bad year for the kid. 1 year better, and he's already 86 overall, so I'm happy with that. Hot Sam Bacho, our captain, 39. Forrest with 37, Anderson with 29, Brown 28, Tyler Bertuzzi 22, Drake Batherson, Timothy Liljegren, Glenn Sumal 6 goals on the year. Oh yeah, also a plus 45. Shout out Timothy Liljegren, plus 55. That's got to be best in the league. Holy. Lars Benstrom with a goal, so everyone scored. That's nice. Having a look at our goaltending situation, Connor Hellebuck had a fantastic year, 11 shutouts, and Aaron Dell, just 9-1. Seattle Storm Bear legend Aaron Dell. Unreal. Attaboy, you love to see it. So there's a lot of really good goalies out there. Thatcher Demko, John Gibson, Martin Jones, Linus Soderstrom, Alex Nedeljkovic. Every year the Florida Panthers have a brand new goalie. It's so weird because they had, I think, Scott Darling, and then they had like another random 82 overall guy. So they could be legit in the playoffs for this year. Connor Hellebuck, though, with 11 shutouts. Matt Murray, how you doing? Right behind him on the San Jose Senators, he had 10 shutouts as well. So a very, very good year for a lot of really good goalies. Have a look at rookie skaters, any super crazy standouts. We got Downey and Scarabelli. Scarabelli had 30 goals in his rookie year, which is pretty damn good. That's not bad at all. So he's probably going to take home the Calder because he had 30 goals, but could go to the other guy as well over there in Florida. Rookie goalies, was there anyone super worthy of a Calder nod? I know there was a few good ones out there. Caleb Burrows, he could very well win the Calder. He could pull a Calder victory out pretty easily. And having a look at all skaters, did we win anything? No way. I was thinking maybe we could have snuck in there for the Art Ross, but 88 points compared to 104 from Frederick Bang. He has a huge year with Austin Matthews. That's awesome to see. Lots of points in the NHL. Johan Forsström, 55 goals. This guy is legit. This guy and Habby Bulin are two guys I wish I had. Oh my god. Patrick Laine there with 92 points. Austin Matthews with 92. Nico Hischier. But Jack Hughes right up there with the best of them. Still some players that you're used to seeing like John Tavares, Mark Scheifele, Brock Besser, Ryan Suzuki, the better of the two brothers. Ryan Suzuki, the better Suzuki. There's Anthony Mantha killing it with 79. You can't hate on that. Had an awesome year. And there's Ilya Habibulin, so damn good. Just for fun, is that the best plus minus in the league? It is. Plus 55. Timothy Liljegren. Not bad, buddy. Not bad at all. Obviously, I'm excited for the postseason, don't get me wrong, but I am excited for the draft lottery as well. So let's find out who we're facing in round number 1. The NHL regular season is complete. Who's in our way? It's the Detroit Red Wings and that Johan Forsström guy, the guy I was just talking about. All right, Detroit, a new face in the postseason. I'm excited about that. That's Anthony Mantha's old team. They got that sick guy, 55 goals on the year. That's going to be a fun series. Let's have a look at the playoff tree. Let's hope that Dallas gets kicked out because I don't want them to go on and win the Stanley Cup without Jamie Benn. So let's go ahead and have a look at the tree. I'm excited. It's going to be a fun playoff run, that's for sure. So we got Dallas and Anaheim, so go Ducks. We got the San Jose Senators and the stinky Vegas Golden Knights, Chicago, LA, Nashville, and the Winnipeg Jets. And then the Eastern Conference looks like a hell of a playoff tree as well. We got Taylor Hall versus Steven Stamkos and obviously John Tavares and all those crazy players. But Detroit, I'm excited to play these guys. They're really, really good as well. They only had one less point than us. We get to meet them in the postseason, so it's going to be a hell of a playoff series. Now, aside from the playoffs, I said I was excited for the draft lottery because we could potentially have a top 5 pick. Now, let's see here. This guy is the consensus number 1, it looks like. Sarnia producing another sniper. Steven Stamkos. Nail Yakupov, I guess, if you can classify him as a sniper. We got Ozil Lynch here. Still have no comparison on him, which is weird because he was being scouted. Howard, the GOAT himself, the offensive defenseman out of the Extraliga. 18 points in 43 games. He's my go-to guy. I want him in this draft, that's for sure. Yasu, I just really want to see some crazy point totals. I never see like a 60-goal junior guy, ever. It's the worst. I mean, Ty Ronning scored 60 goals in junior, and he was like a 7th-round pick. Where are all your guys' goals? Ty Ronning can do it. I mean, I guess that guy's an absolute legend, so it does make sense. We have quite a few gems this year as well, so with maybe our ooh, this guy could be pretty good. Johan Dackel. He didn't do a single thing this year. Only played 6 games, but he is a gem. Is he 20? He's only 18, so I am interested in those 20-year-olds because even like the 19-year-old, this guy could be really, really good. So we'll have to have a look at all these guys, and then I will see you once we start the postseason. We can't worry about the draft right now. We got to worry about the postseason, baby. We got the Detroit Red Wings going up against the defending Stanley Cup champions. I'll see you guys in the next one.